Hell's Gate. Located near Dallas, Texas, it's home to one of the largest cliff jumps in America. And my friends and I journeyed to conquer it.
I had to do it. I didn't know how it was going to go. It did not go well.
Oh my gosh, you have blood in your mouth.
You good, buddy?
Warning. The actions performed in this video are done by idiotic buffooneric nincompoops. Recreating what you see is at your own risk. And if you do it, at least do it well.
Hey, I'm jumping off a 90-foot cliff. I don't know if you heard about that.
That sounds very on brand.
It's very on brand. I'm jumping off a 90-foot cliff.
What's on concrete?
Like on
You know what Proverbs is all about?
I preach a sermon.
Proverbs is a lot about wisdom.
Yeah, it's actually, you know, funny enough, my dad jumped it like 20 years ago.
Yeah, that was the problem.
That was the problem.
And then he's had kids ever since.
My true inspiration for doing this was my pops, because 34 years ago, he jumped Hell's Gate. He told me, Rhett, if you do it, get experience before you send it. So the last couple years, I've jumped in a bunch of different states, but this one would be my highest by well over 30 feet. I've taken both K-Lot and Jonah jumping so they could feel comfortable doing it as well. How you feeling, K-Lot?
Feeling good. I'm feeling like a pro now.
How do you feel?
I feel good about my performance.
And hopefully, we can recreate the iconic photo that I grew up seeing of my dad. I just talked to like so many people, and they are not confident in us.
Oh, really?
Whatsoever.
That makes me want to do it more now.
I know, right? This is the man of the question. Like, me and Kayla are for sure jumping.
They're for sure jumping.
Question is Jonah jumping? And you're gonna decide in the moment, right?
I'm gonna decide right there.
And with that, we were off on our adventure. You guys don't rent kayaks, right? After calling the surrounding places for several hours, either they were out of rentals or the boat places were closed on Monday. But we found an alternative and I called the boys to let them know what's up. I have good news, fellas. We called an academy that's on our way. It looks like we can buy inflatable kayaks. A little bit sketch. $100 a pop, and we could get 3 of them for $300. So we arrived at Academy to acquire the loot. What's your thoughts of us jumping off the 90-foot cliff?
I think it's definitely awesome, great for memories, and I would do it.
Hey, let's go!
That's
what you said. What are you doing, bro? Loot was acquired. After 4 more hours of driving, we were nearing our destination. The nerves are building, and I think this is gonna be less than when I'm at in the. I can't even talk, bro. That's cool. That's crazy. We arrived at a little alcove, and we weren't really sure if we could be there, to be honest. So the mood was a bit uneasy and a little tense.
What a dumb idea.
You regretting everything?
Not regretting. I just think this could go bad.
This is stressful. Because we had spent so much time trying to find a spot to depart from, and these dang kayaks took so long to blow up, most of the group, understandably, didn't want to go out on the kayaks in fear of it getting dark and us not being able to get back. You can stay back if you want. I mean, Kayla and I can just go.
Yeah, that's so true. Like, no pressure on any of y'all. Would you want to stay in a hotel and do it in the morning?
I actually would.
Okay,
I literally would.
Pay for it.
Okay, well, it's probably not achievable, but I'd rather just at least try it. We'll just come back, and then we'll get a hotel. Kayla and I departed on the kayaks and we booked it, tiring our arms out trying to get there in time, but we were losing too much daylight too quick, and even though we were right around the corner from Hell's Gate, we had to call it a day.
This was so fun. I actually prefer it this way. Yeah.
The more the trials, the more the rejoicing when we get to the end of the tunnel. This is when it started to go downhill. It was getting too dark to turn back, and we didn't have hazard lights or reflectors, so we had to go onto someone else's property, and it was uncomfortable because we obviously didn't want to trespass. Okay, we're on land, so just check on maps.
Alright, we are on our way.
Us two didn't know it at the time, but the other 3 people were understandably getting frustrated and agitated with K-Lot and me for pushing things too far.
That's also fun.
Okay. Basically, the gist of it is it didn't work. Definitely too late at night. Alright, tell me now.
I don't know if you want to.
No, honestly, be honest. I want you to be honest.
I'm all for it. I'm all for adventure. There needed to be a ton more prep so we aren't trespassing, being more considerate of the other people involved.
Okay. Not gonna lie, the mood's low. The mood.
I think we also need food. I think we're all hangry.
So Ben's definitely heading out. He's got work to go to, and then Cameron might head out in the morning. So we made our way to Whataburger, and Kayla and I bought everyone food as an apology, and Ben was very tired. We honestly talked for a really long time, sharing each other's perspectives and coming to an understanding. Then we booked a hotel, and my mom clutched up and found a boat that was available for renting in the morning.
I was gonna say better about the boat.
Yeah, his morale was so low just like an hour and a half ago.
We were all just hangry.
And Ben's doing his nice milkshake.
I want to go home.
I was literally filming earlier. The vibes were
It was
so
awful.
bad.
You saw it.
It was so bad.
You saw it. We were frustrated. It was like 3 against 2 people. And then Whataburger makes everything better.
While she's been away, living day to day, it's been tough.
A fresh morning to conquer Hell's Gate. Plus, Ben had an announcement before he left. Ben, what did you decide? You're going home, I know it.
We'll stay.
Oh, let's freaking go!
Only because I don't want to drive home.
Just like seeing her.
So with the whole gang back together, we arrived at Bluff Creek Marina. We started talking to the owner and tried not to reveal our true intentions of jumping off Hell's Gate. We're just going out in the lake and just kind of wanted to see it.
So y'all never been to Hell's Gate?
Never been to Hell's Gate?
No.
Is it pretty big?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big.
That's where that Red Bull does the cliff diving.
That's right. I think we saw
It's
some
the only
videos.
place in the whole country.
How do people jump off there?
Yeah, not people.
Yeah, I've seen
Divers.
He told us stories of how non-experienced jumpers have died there and that the sheriff's department took over policing so they could stop and fine anyone who attempts it. How big's the fine if people,
So you asking that question means I'm jumping off the cliff. Is it worth it?
I like you, dude.
Yeah.
I like you.
I got a rental reservation.
Thank you so much. Thanks very much.
Y'all be careful.
Red.
Well, here's the thing. I'm honestly not even... I knew that going into it, that people have hurt themselves here.
Bro, someone died.
I mean, it's people that don't check the bottom. They don't even know where to jump. If we get a fine $250, I'm gonna pay that.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Cam?
Don't fall onto a tree.
He definitely knew that we were out here today.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all stay safe.
You knew. If you die,
Bro. Don't even say that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought we'd get on the boat and we would be super excited that we were on our way to Hell's Gate, but everyone was just on edge and we were all so nervous. We had finally arrived to destination Hell's Gate. Thoroughly checked our landing spot to make sure there wasn't any unexpected rocks or trees beneath. So high, bro. Oh my god. A couple years have led to this, you know? So, this is the moment. Just before this, Jonah had told me he was not jumping. You just don't think you're gonna do it?
I don't think so.
That's fine. Alright, I respect it.
Yeah.
I don't want to pressure you in any way, so. We're about to make the ascent to the cliff. We're here. Look. Any final words before we jump, since you're the inspiration?
Don't look down.
Don't look down. All right, we're gonna send it.
This is right here.
This is it right here, bro. Hey, I love you, bro.
I love you too.
Thanks for journeying with me,
For
dude.
sure, bro.
Lord, just please protect us as we do this and give us wisdom as we fall. to get out of here? So do you regret joining me and Caleb on the second jump?
I definitely did. I didn't know what the extent of my injuries were going to be long term. So I was just beating myself up over how I could have done it differently. I knew that that was a risk going into it. And I just had that feeling, you know, like, oh, what if something goes wrong? And then it did. After all of the regret, coming to the other side and seeing the fact that the whole time, but I didn't think I was going to do it.
Yeah.
Until I was right there. The fact that I did, like that's what gets me over the regret, even though it went wrong.
Sure, yeah. It was crazy, bro. The first jump went great because we had plenty of time to carefully plan it out, and I could just end the video there and act like everything went perfectly fine, but I'd feel dishonest with you if I didn't tell you the truth about the second jump. We were late on our boat rental return. We were worried about the sheriff's department rolling up on us,
right.
And our mistake was rushing it. With adrenaline through the roof, I quickly pointed to spots and we took off running.
When I jumped and I saw you under me, I wasn't even thinking about the jump and like how I'm gonna land, except for the fact that I didn't want to land on you.
Yeah.
And I can remember almost trying to say something to you, but we were falling so fast.
Yeah. After Jonah and I collided in the water, we emerged to the surface and I heard guttural sounds from Jonah as he tried to breathe. We swam into the boat where he started coughing up blood, so we immediately rushed him to the emergency room. My most vivid memory of this trip wasn't the adrenaline high of making the jump. It was the car ride to the hospital. As the guilt started to set in, the guilt of facilitating something that could have possibly been fatal involving one of my closest friends. But once we got to the hospital, they assured us, though the injuries were bad, nothing was life-threatening as of now. And there's a certain point where a loved one comes so close to death that you're just thankful they're alive. And when we were left alone, I'll always cherish this moment of us laughing at the absurdity of the situation. Hey, you did do When the doctors returned from the MRI results, they said his lungs were so internally bruised they could swell up, filling with fluid, causing him to stop breathing. They immediately ambulanced him over to a hospital in Dallas-Fort Worth where they had more equipment to handle the situation, and a doctor further explained what was happening.
But all of this lighter gray stuff is like fluid bruising inflammation in the lung, okay? And then as we keep coming down, you see and it's even more scattered throughout. So it is serious.
With strict advice to watch his oxygen levels and against their recommendation, they agreed to release him. And after 8 hours in the emergency room, Jonah walked out with internally bruised lungs, a sprained neck, and a fractured rib. This guy's lived 105 years and he's never gotten a tattoo. It's been a few months since the jump. Yeah, we've had like time to reflect on how stupid
Jonah's all healed up.
Jonah's all healed
Lungs,
up.
check.
Yeah, check. After some time had passed, Jonah, me, and my dad all wanted to commemorate the lessons we learned and the memories we made by conquering Hell's Gate with the number 90 tattooed on our ankle. What does this 90 mean to you at this point?
I'm trying to think of a way, like, not to make it too cringy.
Yeah.
Like, what is, it's like, no regrets.
Yeah.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
It's the moment, is what it represents. I'm not just gonna stand on that edge and back away.
Yeah, it reminds me of what it felt like. So every time I look at it, I remember 30 years ago. But I think, honestly, I'm more connected to what you guys did.
I can't tell if you're nervous or excited.
I'm so excited.
What are you gonna do? Hold down my leg?
Yeah,
So hold it down.
I'll get ice cream after this.
My ankle is so ready, bro.
Y'all are literally holding hands over
Hey, let's go.
90.
There's something not manly about three guys like...
I definitely didn't intend on the video going this direction, and some of you may be laughing at the way that it turned out. And I'm sure plenty of you are saying, I told you so. But life happens, and we go on. I can't articulate the thought process people like us have when we take this sort of risk, so I'll end the video by reading you this quote by someone who did. True regret happens when people allow fear to hold themselves back from pushing life's boundaries. With uncomfortable situations, poor financial investments, failed relationships, or adventures gone sour, we may regret it in the moment, but that regret is fleeting, as we often look back on the journey with fond memories and an appreciation that it got us to where we are now. But true regret is looking back on your life knowing that you have no stories to tell your grandkids, no dreams that were fulfilled, and that fear allowed you to stay paralyzed from doing anything at all. I'd rather die sooner, having looked fear in the face as I pushed to the edge of life's cliff, than die later, having never pushed at all. And in a single instantaneous moment, Jonah had to make that decision for himself.
Sometimes